headed into Great Guana Cay. Not nearly as packed as Staniel Cay, but there's a few boats. Oh, there's Lisa industriously hanging out on the bow. So we'll be putting her to work in a couple of minutes because we are almost ready to anchor.
This is definitely cruiser friendly. So there's all the cruisers.
It's a serious lack of super yachts.
Yeah, I don't see any super yachts along here. And people are very friendly. Either that or it's get the hell out of the way. But I think it was, hello. Let me go slower here. Hey Dave.
We weren't in the way, so I'm going to go with hello.
Hello. Hello.
And
so, yeah, look at the color of that water. I know I keep going on about the water, but it's so pretty.
so there's a shot of the local wildlife. We're just going to walk right under her.
No, we're not.
And see if she comes down and say hi.
No, we're not.
The grocery store's closed, but that's okay. We've got all the provisions we need for the next couple of days. We have pineapple juice to go with the Malibu. We have cream to go with the coffee. About covers it, right?
Yeah, the important things in life. How cool is that? It's so cool discovering new areas. I love this. I think I was made to do this.
What's going to be even better is when we start heading south again and we start discovering keys with nobody living on them. Those are my favorite kind.
But these little places, I seriously want to cry again because it's like, oh my God, right? Like,
if I'd have known she was going to do so much crying, honest to God.
I'm not going to say sorry. I'm Canadian, but I'm still not going to say it. They got a little education center here for the kids. And of course, churches, because Bahamas is very religious. And here I am sailing Dark Angel. One of the comments last night from the group of cruisers, they asked us what the name of the boat was. And we said Dark Angel. And the comment that came back was, that's scary. And I'm like, I never would have considered that name scary. I think, you know, like we talked before about naming it Zombies Can't Swim. And that name is scary. You know, maybe I just watched a lot of horror movies too many horror movies when I was younger. I don't know. But I think Dark Angel suits us quite well. Because that's just pretty much who I am.
Low tide, so there's no splashing right now. amazing contrast between the ocean side and the Bahamas Bank side. We're in a perfect little quiet, still anchorage. And right over here is a little bit more adventurous.
Just got a chance to lift my head. That's crazy.
I was just talking about the difference between that side and this side. Watch that first step.
Not gonna lie, my legs are shaking a little bit. It's pretty high up. Do you want to go up top there?
Sure.
Over there?
Why not? Let's go over there. Nothing to it. You're gonna need a running jump to get across that.
No flip-flops. I already got enough cuts and scratches and bangs. I don't want to fall.
So don't. I don't want you to fall either. You might drop out of the frame.
Come here.
What'd you say?
I said I learned another lesson without learning it the hard way. I have enough bumps and scrapes and cuts, but
I just pointed at flip-flops. This is not a rock formation you see a lot of where I grew up in northern Ontario, which is granite. Limestone, very perforated. Good for traction until it breaks and you fall on it. Then it's really good for traction.
it scratches everything up.
See, I took all that granite for granite.
Meh.
Ah.
How do you explain this? Okay, so we're taking we took a detour over to that hill over there, and we're still continuing on down this road with this beside us and the ocean on the other side. So the Great Bahama Bank on that side, and then this. And I don't even know if I can explain it to you guys or if it'll even make the cut, but this is like I've been here before. These are part of my dreams, my good dreams, and it almost feels like I have been here before, because this is what I really wanted to experience while I was out here. It's beyond thrilling. This is what I feel like I was meant to do.
Hey Lisa, there's a path right there up to the hill. Should we take that one?
I don't want to take that one because it's through a cemetery. I think it's rude.
You think you're going to disturb someone?
I just think it's rude.
All right.
Really? Wow, what's going on? Wow.
have here?
What's up? What's going on with you? Hey? I don't know what you want.
Go back to the boat, and then I see a path, and I must take the path. Story of my life, the path of most resistance. Look at all the tail trails. Man, that is a lot of lizard traffic.
Cola?
Very. All right, I'm ready to go for a drink now.
That's a good idea. Yesterday this anchorage was so rolly we couldn't even work. It was just bouncing up and down all day long. We went ashore for a bit and we visited for a bit, but this morning we get up and no waves, no wind, and the water is so clear. We've been watching fish playing. There's one there. And there was a crab here a few minutes ago. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you can see it because he's not moving. Just unreal. And if it wasn't for these boats going back and forth, there'd be no waves at all. But we're going to be one of them in a little while. We have to go get some gas for the generator. Day to day, everything changes. What an amazing place. Hardly any snow. I think we had a pretty good hold.
Trying to back up off of it. Here she goes. I do it slowly so that I don't jar the windlass. Oh, she's in luck. Look at her. Like she knew I don't want to leave. There